Hello. I just realised I didn't film an intro for this video, so this is me at the end of the video with wet hair, so that's good. I wasn't planning on having the first shot that you see of this video me with wet hair looking like a wet dog, but this is what we've got today. This week I'm going to be completing the random number generator, like the spinny wheel of numbers, picks how long I read each day. I already did it, so I know how it went. If you saw that in the corner, that was a little sneak hint peek. Gonna spin the wheel, see how many hours I get. Gonna read for those many hours each day. Hopefully it's a fun time. I already know if it was a fun time or not, but you don't. You're gonna watch and find out. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. I was planning on starting this on Monday, but I just haven't been able to get any reading done over the last few days, so it's like, okay, may as well start a day early, kickstart it. You can see the wheel actually, it's right there. Spin the wheel, see how many hours I have to read today. Just tell you what I'm reading right now. I'm reading Clockwork Angel. I'm about halfway through, and I've been reading this for quite a while, since last Sunday maybe, so like a week, and it's good. I don't dislike it. Every time I pick it up it's like not bad, but I just haven't had an urge to pick it up. To be fair, I had like a spree of reading for the first few weeks of April, so it's not shocking that I'm like calming down. Okay, here we are. Ready? Steady? I've got a pretty free day today. Me and my mum want to watch a movie, but other than that, pretty free, so we shall see. Oh, I hate that noise. Okay, girl, 3 hours. That is pretty good. Considering I haven't really been reading at all, I think 3 hours is a nice like in between. Cool. Okay, I'm about to start reading. I thought I would just, since I've read so much of this, give you a little bit more of my opinion so far on the book. I definitely am enjoying this way more than Mortal Instruments. Definitely, which I knew I would, because like Victorian England compared to like a modern day urban fantasy, I knew I would prefer this. I don't love urban fantasies, they're not really my thing. So yeah, so far much preferring this. I really like all the characters so far. I'm excited to see, I kind of like have picked up on who we like, who we don't, but oh, I forgot a fork, whatever. So far good, but I don't know what it is that's stopping me from continuing. I don't think it's the book. I think it's just I'm not in the biggest reading mood right now. I have coffee and some mango. So this is a nice little setup. Got my fork. I always use my little baby fork when I eat fruit. It has a little giraffe on it. I've been reading for just over an hour. I'm on page 258. My qualm with this, with Cassandra Clare, to be honest, because I remember this when I read The Mortal Instruments, her chapters are so fucking long. Like 20 to 50 pages every single time. That's too long for me. I want a nice short chapter. I'm 258 pages into the book. I'm only on chapter 11. That's not okay. That's not okay with me. Because the thing is, I would probably keep reading right now if the chapter wasn't so long, because I hate not finishing on chapters. But maybe I should just keep reading. Do you know what? I'm gonna have a little break, do some puzzle, and then maybe I'll come back to it. But I read for an hour. Okay, you probably can't hear me because I'm running a bath. I have about 40 minutes left on my reading for today. I've read a lot. I'm page 320, chapter 14. It's getting good. I'm having a good time, enjoying myself. I might continue with the series like straight after, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so I have like 40 minutes left to read and have a bath. Hello. I look crazy. My hair looks crazy. I I just got out of the bath and I finished my reading for the day, just letting you know. 356 pages in, 120-ish pages to go. How much did I read today? I don't actually know what I started on. I've read at least 100 pages. Probably more. Whatever. What I am going to do now, before I sign out, is spin the wheel for tomorrow, just because I know that I don't know if it would be more exciting if I did it the day of, because then it's like, okay, you've got to try and like figure out how to get the reading into the day. But I just know for me personally that I need to be able to plan my day the night before, preferably. So we're going to be spinning the night before, just so I like know what I'm getting into and I can be prepared for it. So we're going to spin. Oh, I forgot about the noises it makes. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, where I'm going to be reading for 7 hours. Day 2, it's Monday. I was meant to wake up at 7. I did, but I've been pissing about. I have gotten to here in the book. So I don't have much left. I'm definitely going to finish this book today. I don't know what I'm going to swap to, but the only thing I do know is that I'm going to sit here, read for an hour, go get ready, then read more, then do something else, then read more, then do something else, then read more. I was just thinking earlier, like, I could have faked it. I could have spun that wheel, got a high number and gone, delete that clip. But I didn't, and I don't understand why. Why do I feel such a need to be honest? Like, I really do feel like I can't lie. I read for about an hour and 15 minutes. I literally just have a sliver left, probably like 30-ish pages. Yeah, like 30-ish pages. After that, I'm gonna have to pick my next book, so I will show you that then. Okay, so just finished Clockwork Fucking Angel. The spine is fucked, so I'm kind of pissed about that, but it's fine. I have read for about an hour and 50 minutes so far today, so nearly 2 hours now, about 5 hours to go. I'm gonna take like 30 minutes probably just to finish what I'm doing, and then we're gonna pick a new book. Okay, I'm gonna pick what book I want to read next. Part of me is like, do I just want to continue with Shadowhunters? What's the next book kind of giving? It's giving more words on a page. I hate that so much when, as you get further into the series, more words just suddenly appear on the pages. It's like, just make the books longer. Make the books longer, keep the words on the page consistent. That really pisses me off, because I will start a series and be like, oh my god, that's not that many words on this page. I like the spacing on this page. And then the next book's like, wordy. Not, ooh. God, I forget that this is going to be a love triangle. Okay, so I could do that. I could also read the next, I can't really get this out because it's hardback, so it's a bit, can you kind of see? The next book in the Jack the Ripper. Well, that's the last book in the Jack the Ripper, so I want to read that. I don't really fancy a romance. Look, I have all of my romances here. I don't really fancy a romance. It would be fun if I could read this, because this is the last book on my TBR for this month, and I would have read my entire TBR. But as I just said, I don't fancy a romance. I could read that tomorrow. I also have this. I just got this when I was in Liverpool. It's the Powerless novella. It's about one of the side characters, I believe. Not that many words on these pages, and it's short, so it'll probably keep me engaged. This might be a good option, actually. I didn't obsess over Powerless. I kind of want to reread it, because I don't know if maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it. But I definitely wasn't as into Powerless as everybody else is. When I first read it, I rated it a 4.75, and I was like, be for real with yourself. That was like a 4.25. That was not like anything to write home about. I kind of want to reread it because I feel like it is something that I would really love. Like, I know that the kind of storyline is kind of like based or inspired by the Red Queen books, and I read the first book in that series. I didn't continue. I think I read half of the second book, but I didn't continue. But I reread that book so many times when I was younger because I just loved it. Maybe it would be a good idea to read this and, like, you know, feel it out. See, a sizzling and heart-racing new story set in the kingdom of Iliad. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna finish this today, possibly before the time is up. Okay, it's like 12:30 and I'm about to take my dog on a walk, so I changed. I should just get dressed in clothes that I will leave the house in, but I don't want to. I just want to put my joggers on every morning. Oh, whatever. Been reading Powerful. I am I am about 43 pages in and loving this book because look at that. Is incredible. The size of that font, the amount of words on that page is really scrumptious. Realizing that I do not remember anything about Powerless. Like, I really don't, and I'm kind of feeling like I want to reread Powerless. Like, I kind of want to reread Powerless. I want to know what's going on, but I don't really want to reread it because I just remember there being so many words on the pages and it's kind of a longer book, and I was like, okay, I want to know what happens, but I don't want to reread it. So I think I'm going to audiobook that while I go on my walk now, see how that goes. If I like it, I'll continue. If I don't, then I won't. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to count that as reading time though. I'm counting that as reading time because I've got 7 hours to read today, and if I can get an hour like banged out on an audiobook, then I don't fucking care. Don't be pissed at me, guys. I listened to Powerless for, I don't even know how long, because I don't know what timer I was on when I started, but I only have 2 hours and 30 minutes of time left. So I've been listening for a while. I got through like 80 pages of it, I think. I just checked the book. But good news is that I'm enjoying it, and like, I feel like that's a positive thing, right? Now I just kind of want to listen to Powerless, but I know I should do some actual reading, so I think I'm gonna read to at least page 150. I'm on like 40 something right now, so I'm gonna read about 100 pages. I'm honestly having such a good time listening to the audiobook though, so I'm kind of sad to switch. And it's probably going to be slightly disorientating going to this, but I don't care. I don't care. Okay, I'm like just about 150 pages in. I'm going to keep reading though because I'm having a good time. For a novella, this romance is low-key hitting. Like, I'm kind of giggling, kicking my feet. Also, I need to get like more novellas. I need to get more into novellas because it is so nice to just have like a short little book like this to just like read quickly, get the serotonin of finishing a book. You know what I mean? I'm having fun. And also listening to Powerless, I'm enjoying it so much more than I did the first time around. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just remembered I did have two notes. Number one, there is, I feel like this was happening in the first book as well. Sticky buns is a thing. That's the only thing that they eat. Sticky buns. I believe sticky buns is just some sort of like bread dough with honey on it. In both books, the endless descriptions of honey getting on clothes, getting on furniture, getting on hands, getting on everywhere, honey everywhere. Gross, so gross. I don't like it. Sticky honey everywhere. No, not for me personally. Literally, there was a description. He was like, I walk back into my house and I see the light residue of honey from where she always sat. So this girl was leaving residue of honey everywhere she went. That is foul. Okay, other than that, what was the other thing? Okay, this is really funny to me. The guy in this thing calls her, like, as his like term of endearment, hun. Like honey but shorter, which is really funny to me because that's like an Essex girl being like, oh yeah, hun. Okay, I officially have about an hour left and I have under 100 pages of Powerful left, but it is nearly 6, so I need to go like make some dinner, sort some washing out, just do bits and bobs. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm actually gonna listen to Powerless, but I'm not gonna count that because I'm trying to be like as fair as possible. Really loving Powerful, really enjoying it. I kind of forced myself to read it for the first probably 100 pages. By page like, let's say 160, 180, I was definitely having a good time, and I'm having a good time now. I forgot the way that Powerless like ended, like a certain thing that happens at the end, but as soon as I was like looking things up about Powerful, I obviously saw, which is actually part of the reason why I'm re-listening to Powerless, because I was like, how do I not remember this very like important detail? So I don't know how that's gonna, like, I'm scared about the ending of this book is what I'm trying to say. Hello. I'm tired. It is about 10 o'clock and I have an hour of reading left, so I'm going to crawl into bed and maybe try and finish this up in the hour, because I have under 100 pages in this left of this, so I may as well finish this up. Yeah, but before I do that, I'm gonna spin the wheel for tomorrow because I need to quickly plan what I'm doing tomorrow before I go to bed. Let's just like, anything under 6, I'm happy. Oh, I forgot about the noises. I forgot about the noises again. Like, what is the noise? I can't even see what's that say? Lucky girl syndrome right there. Okay, brilliant. I will see you tomorrow for those 3 hours. Guys, I'm getting really sad because this is really lovely. I actually don't get the point of this. Like, it's just emotional torture. We've not even gotten to the sad part yet. I'm just like, I know it's coming. The sad part probably isn't going to make me cry. It's seeing this guy, like, happy. I really don't want to read any more of this right now. It's making me so sad. But I have 15 minutes left, so I have to. It's words on a page. It's words on a page. I don't know if I can do this. Why would someone do that? I've got to go. I'm still crying. My timer just went off, but I have like 10 pages left, so I'm gonna finish it so I don't have to do this tomorrow morning. I will give my opinions on the book tomorrow if you have any questions about them. Good morning. What the fuck? So if you've already forgotten, even though it was moments ago for you. I had an interesting time with this book last night. I did finish it, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Oh, I've never cried like that over a book. Genuinely, I was genuinely sobbing. Like, I don't know if I actually filmed the extent of it, because I was like, this is so weird to film, just film me crying. But I genuinely like could not read the words on the page because my eyes were so filled with tears. I think partly it was because I found it really sad, but I also think maybe that I was just in my feels already, because that I do not cry like that over books. Like, I've never. Hello? Hi boy. Say hello. I just read Kingdom of Ash not long ago, and that was a really emotional book for me. I like teared up a lot, but usually I like tear up and then kind of like it'll go. But I was crying. Like, I was crying. Who ever read such a thing? Absolutely no idea what I want to read. I picked up this. What's this? Powerless. Ah, it's funny. I'm actually listening to Powerless right now. Different kind of Powerless. It was literally the first thing I saw. It was like right there. First thing I saw. So I'm gonna start this, and if it catches some interest, then we'll keep going. Okay. Hello. I lied. I only read for like half an hour this morning, but I wanted to get up because I like woke up a little bit later, as I always do, than I wanted to, and I want to clean the house today like properly, so I just wanted to do that, get up and start. I only read for about half an hour, like I said. I'm on chapter 4, 35 pages in, so this is going relatively quickly so far. It's like a page a minute, I guess. Nothing's really started yet, but yeah, so far so good. I'm resuming. I just want to watch Vanderpump Rules right now, which is so random. Like, I don't watch Vanderpump Rules, but I watched it when my friend was here for the Taylor Swift release. We watched like 11 episodes, and we just got to the Scandival episode, and I kind of want to finish that season now. But I'm not. I'm gonna read. Hello. It's like 3:45 and I've only managed to read an hour today. I just can't be bothered. Like, I don't want to. I just want to listen to my audiobook, which I have been. If we were counting audiobook hours, then, oh my god, my hair. Then I would have knocked this out of the park. I just can't be bothered. I don't know if it's the book. I don't think it's the book. I think I just can't be bothered. So I'm gonna just continue doing other things for a bit, and then the worst comes to worst, I will just have 2 hours to read, like, before I go to sleep, which will be really not fun because I won't be up here to sleep until like 10. So I'll be up late if that's the case, but that might have to be the case because I really don't want to read. And I'm not forcing myself to read right now because I don't want to. It is about 10 o'clock. And I have about an hour left of reading to do. I got to page 103. It's fine. Don't really have much to say about it, to be honest. I kind of regret picking it, but I don't dislike it enough to swap. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't know if I'm really in the mood for it, but we're 100 pages in, it's too late. I really admire that whether I have 7 hours to read or 3 hours to read in a day, I will still leave a nice hour for the end of the day when I really would like to just go to sleep. I really respect that about myself, that I will consistently do that regardless of the amount of time I have. It's just really miraculous. Ugh, how do I even... The wheel. The wheel. The wheel.
2 hours. Oh, I turned the volume off so you can't hear all the lovely noises. 2 hours of reading tomorrow. Wow, that's a treat. I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes I just don't want to read all day, and that's kind of a treat. I'm happy about that. Gonna go finish my hour. I really don't want to, but I'm gonna, because I'm not a failure. Night night. Hello, good morning. I have only read about half an hour today because I was filming my April wrap up and TBR for next month, and my room is just a bit of a mess now. But I have a bunch of books to put away, and I always love filming that. I feel like that's fun to watch. I enjoy watching books being put away. So I'm going to show you that now. Don't mind my ensemble. I've got my Niall Horan t-shirt on, and then my big old, what are these called? Joggers. Okay, I wouldn't say I'm happy with how that looks, but to be honest, whenever I try and rearrange my bookshelves, like, it doesn't like come to me how I want it, but then I'll just like look at it at a random time and be like, oh, work my magic and then fix it. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. I'm not gonna stress out about making it look how I want it to look. I guess I'll sit down and try and read. I really am not vibing with this book. I just think I'm not in a romance mood at all, which isn't good because my TBR that I've just picked has 4 romances on it. To be fair, one of them is Some Kind of Perfect's Christian Becca Ritchie, which I feel like that I'll enjoy regardless. Nothing's really hitting, which isn't good considering I have a video to film. So I think I'm just going to continue with Powerless for now, because I don't want to start another book and then hate that as well, you know? I have not cracked an hour yet, and I've been skimming the book, which is naughty. I'm on page 219. I don't know if I'm just not in the mood, or if honestly this series just doesn't do it for me. Like, the first book didn't really do it for me. Second book I liked, that did it for me. This one I'm not sure if it's doing it for me just yet. Which is unfortunate because I bought the whole series because I want to be like everyone else. I don't want to read when I don't want to read, like, as much as I want to complete, like, I want to follow the rules of the video. I also just don't want to put myself in a slump. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to Powerless and count that. Maybe I'll read more, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll listen to Powerless like for the entire like hour and 15 minutes I have left, or maybe I won't, but we'll see. I think I'm going to take my dog on a walk in a minute, and I will start listening then. That's about it. We're leaving. I'm listening to Powerless. I'm on chapter 28, I think. So I'm making my way through Powerless so quickly. I'm enjoying it so much more, by the way. I feel like I've already said this, so much more than when I read it. Like, I'm having a good time. I'm like kicking my feet, I'm giggling, I'm having a good time. I'm back from my walk and I have just under half an hour reading left to do today. So I'm gonna sit and have a snack. I'm having some apples. And then maybe read, or maybe just listen, because I really can't be bothered to read. I just can't be bothered to read Powerless. I can't be bothered. I don't understand what the hype is with these books. Like, why is it so hyped? If it wasn't so incredibly hyped, I don't think have this kind of reaction, because I'm just like, what the fuck are we all talking about? This is a this is a romance. This is just a basic romance. Nothing special going on here. I'm so confused. Okay, hello. This is going to be my final clip from today, because I have definitely gone over the 2 hours. I got an urge to read on my phone earlier, so I just like went onto the Kindle app and got this book up. So I've actually got through a decent chunk. To be fair, I've got through a decent chunk. 268. On page 268. I'm still not loving it. I don't know if anybody else has said this, but I think what I've decided, what I'm really not loving about this book is, after Heartless, I was excited to get back into the setting, into the characters, and this pretty much takes place on like a road trip with just the two main characters, so you don't see like the setting of Chestnut Springs or like any of the other brothers and their, you know, wives and fiancés or their dad, you know, like all of the background characters who bring a lot to the book. You don't really get to see that much of them, so I think I'm really missing that. Just like the cowboy element, like this doesn't give cowboy. So this is going to be our final spin of the video. What does that say? I know. I know. Clay, I know. I'm gonna have to find a different book, because I'm not gonna be able to read that for like hours on end. My face when I see the amount of hours I have to read tomorrow. Oh no, that's sweet. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Hello? Why is there a fucking flying animal in my room? Where did it come from? My windows are closed. Oh my god, I hate that. Let me show you. No, get out. Get out. What are you even doing in here? Lame loser. I don't know what that was. Yeah, so see you tomorrow for the final day, the fucking finale, apparently. I'm gonna see if I can like finish this today now, because I just want to get out of the way. Good morning. I think it's like 5 to 6 and I've been up since about 5:30, I think, because we just had a crazy thunderstorm. I think it was right over our house for a bit, because the whole house started shaking. It was like so I was just with my mother because my dog was freaking out, poor thing, but he settled down, so I come back in here. I was like, oh, I may as well start just reading rather than go back to sleep, because I'll sleep until like later than I want to if I go back to sleep now. So 7 hours of reading to do today. I think I'm going to start off with Powerless, because I read a lot more yesterday. I was half skimming it, to be honest, but we're back with the rest of the people, so I'm liking it more towards the end. I just have like 50 pages left. Okay, I just finished. I knocked that out in 25 minutes. My stomach kind of hurts. I think I'm gonna take a little break. Probably go make a coffee. That might sell me a bit. And then pick another book at some point. Good morning. Say good morning. What was that scary storm? Okay, I just made my coffee. I've been doing really good coffees lately. That's really delicious. I haven't like gotten changed yet. I'm still in my pajamas, which I need to do. I need to like sort myself out for the day so I don't fall back asleep. But I still feel a bit discombobulated. So I'm gonna fill in my reading journal first. I've said it time and time again, but this is just like honestly the best part about finishing a book is filling out all the pages of this. It's so fun every single time. Like it never loses the thing.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings.
I just turn the light off. Why don't I do that? I keep going to use my eyebrow like gel, which I keep my makeup here by the window. I keep going to use my eyebrow gel, forgetting that I knocked it out the window. And every time I remember that I knocked it out the window, I'm like, I need to go check if it's outside still. That was like weeks ago. I'm not even kidding. It was so long, not even, maybe like a week or two. And every time I forget to go look for it. And it's raining. It's rained all night. It thunderstormed. So I don't know if maybe it's just a lost cause. But I do need to go check. Because I don't want my dog to get it. I'm surprised he hasn't already got it. I've dropped something out the window before, but I didn't really care about it. And I went downstairs after and Halen had found it and chewed it up. Luckily, he didn't get any product. But it is, what's the time? It's 9:15 now, so later, obviously. But I had to edit my wrap up because I want to post it tomorrow. And I've done that. So I think I'm going to pick a book now. Maybe start reading. I pretty much know that I'm gonna go for Bad Blood because it's the only book on my TBR that's really calling to me right now.
She puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Okay, I'm 9 chapters into Bad Blood, about 50 pages. Praise be to the short chapters that Jennifer Lynn Barnes brings us. It's like midday now, so I need to take my dog on a walk. So I'm gonna listen to my audiobook again. I think I have like, I have about 5.5 hours left. I've been watching Vanderpump Rules all morning. I'm reading like 2 chapters and then stopping and watching Vanderpump Rules because it's just so good. But like, I've never had the urge to watch it, but suddenly I was like, oh, I need to watch this reunion. Like, I need to. Hello. We're both back from our walk and I'm going to get back into Bad Blood. I think I have 4 hours and 15 minutes left. Look at my hair. Oh my God. So yeah, I listened obviously on the walk, and then I continued to listen for a bit around the house. And now I'm gonna read this. Okay, I just paused my timer because I think I'm gonna take a break. I got to page 98, chapter 17. I think I have about 3.5 hours left of reading, so I'm over halfway. Is that right? 3.5 hours? I think I have 3 hours and 28 minutes, so I am over halfway. The story's good so far. I'm enjoying this more than the last one so far, which is nice because that one was like a little bit of a step down from the first 2. I think I don't know. I didn't love the setting, but I'm going to take a break right now. Hey guys. It's so late. It's like 11:15. And I still have like an hour of reading left. I'll update you I'm so sad. I just want to go to sleep. Page 158 of Bad Blood. I don't know where I am in Powerless. I think I'm like 75% through the audiobook. I'm so tired. Okay, I'm gonna try and stay up and finish this last hour. If I don't, leave me alone about it. Hi. I fell asleep. I didn't finish my reading. I had half an hour left, I think. So, just so we're all kosher, I'm gonna read for half an hour right now. It's like 8. Yeah. Baby, now we got bad blood. You used to be my love. Hello. It's 9:30, as you can see. I got up, washed my hair, getting ready for the day. I thought I'd just wrap this video up. Looking at this pile, it looks pretty significant, but one of the books I'd already started and 2 of them aren't finished. So, but yeah, I feel like I read a lot this week. I think 22 hours of reading this week, that's nearly a full day. And I read I don't know how much I had left of Clockwork Angel. Someone would have to remind me, but I don't remember. But we finished Clockwork Angel, read Powerful, read Powerless, listened to about 75% of Powerless. Again, 2 Powerlesses, this is crazy. And then read just under half of Bad Blood. So I'm pretty happy with that. I had a good time. This was a successful book. This was a successful book. Didn't love this book so much. Really loved this book on the second read. This one's going really good so far. So, thank God for that. At the end of the week, this was actually a lot harder for me than I thought it would be. I think it probably has more to do with the fact that I, through the entire month of April, have just been reading non-stop, and I think I'm like running out of gas like massively. So I think maybe that affected me in the middle of the week, kind of when I wasn't reading like super engaging book. But we still technically succeeded. Not really, actually. I kind of failed because I didn't complete my time yesterday, but I finished it this morning and like I was so tired, like just give me a break. But yeah, this was fun. I think I'm gonna take a break from these kind of week, you've got to read this amount for a week videos, because they are stressful and hard, like actually hard when you don't want to read. It's really, really frustrating to read, especially because if you don't want to read and you think of other things that you could be doing which are more productive. But I'm very dedicated to my video, so it's like I'm not even doing the most productive thing I could do with my time, but I have to do this. Frustrating. But yeah, I had a good time nonetheless, and I really hope that you enjoyed watching and that you will come back again and that you will like and subscribe and that you enjoyed and that you are happy and that you had a good time. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Come back again.